So I got a comment the other day. I asked if I should make more Payday 2 content. Somebody recommended that I do my favorite loadout, so that's what I'm going to be doing. So as secondary, my favorite pistol is actually the 5.7 AP pistol. And then for my primary, I like to use the Union 5.56 rifle. And for my skill tree, this is it. Mastermind, pretty standard shit. Enforcer, yeah, pretty standard, I guess. Technician, like there's like pretty much nothing there. Ghost, yep. Fugitive, nothing of fugitive. And so for my stealth build, I like to use the signature .40 pistol. I actually have no attachments on it because I sold a skin that I had for it, but yeah, I just end up buying all this shit back, so don't worry about that. And then for my primary, I use the car 4 rifle, and yeah, nah. So at this point, I actually just started making a new what do you call it, stealth tree, because I realized that I had the same skill tree for my dodge build. So I just made a new one. So for my favorite dodge mission is 100% got to be Panic Room, because I just find so much replayability in this mission. It's just always fun to come back to every now and then. If I had to choose between every mission in the game to play just forever for the rest of my life, it would definitely be Panic Room. Because I just love the amount of loot you can get in it. It's just pretty crazy. But I guess a lot more missions can actually give you heaps of loot and shit. But this is just my favorite, just because there's a lot of shit to do. You're never really staying in one spot. You have to like just fucking go around getting all the bags, fucking doing the drills, constantly have to run up and unjam the drills and shit, which is pretty good for me because I don't really like staying in one place. So as I was talking about like the guns for my dodge build are the 5.7 AP pistol. Out of all the pistols I've ever used, that has to be definitely the best pistol that I've ever used out of any pistol, to be honest. Because it as you can see, it one hits all, like, as soon as you hit a headshot, it's done. It's wraps for them. Like, they're dead straight away. It's just such a good weapon. It's perfect for backup as well, because like you get a shitload of ammo. It's really powerful as well, quick to reload, and it's quick to like switch to it as well. So yeah, that's my favorite pistol. And as I was saying before, my favorite AR is the 5.56 Union rifle. Union 5.56. I don't know, I forgot. But yeah, no, I definitely have spent over 100 hours using this weapon, and it's just never let me down at all. It's just always been so reliable to me, and I feel like I can always counter it when I'm in like a shitty situation. Because it's really good. Like the magazine's really good. Like if you're hitting headshots and shit as well, it gets rid of dozers really easily as well, which is like really reliable. I'm fucking stoked about it. Like, it's gotten to the point that you can just get so comfortable with using the weapon that you don't even have to worry about dozers anymore. You just shoot them straight in the face, and it's fucking over for the dozers, bro. Like, it's that good of a weapon. And I've done a shitload of testing for different ARs as well, or like shotguns and shit, and this is the best weapon I've ever used, 100%. If I had to rely on one weapon in this whole game, it would be the Union, for sure. My favorite weapon. And as you can see throughout the clips as well, I do like to use the comically large spoon. I think it's really funny. If I was like being serious about a mission, I'm only playing these missions just to get content. I actually have been coming back to this game a little bit, but you'll see throughout the gameplay that I'm actually trying to kill people with the comically large spoon, but I'm not very successful with that because it doesn't really do too much damage, to be honest. You know. So moving on to the stealth mission. I'd definitely say Ukrainian Job is my favorite stealth mission, just because it's super good to start off in, like, right after you've infamied. You know what I mean? Because you like this is really good to start off right after you've infamied, because you can gain a bunch of levels all at once. I think I gained like 40 levels like the first time I did it, which is really crazy. I'm not gonna lie, but there's not really too much about this mission, to be honest. It's just you have to stay, like, you just have to wait, and you you gotta wait for people to come through the doors, you know, just kill them, put them in body bags, depending on whether or not they're fucking civilians or police, not police, security guards. Usually, it's pretty easy, even though you play on the hardest difficulty. I mean, all you gotta do is just not get caught, I guess. But you know, this is not really too much about the mission. It does pay surprisingly well for the time it takes. I think it takes about 5 minutes, maybe. I don't know, something like that. But you know, my favorite stealth weapons, I'd have to say, I actually don't know what this pistol is actually. What is this pistol called again? What's this pistol called? Signature .40 pistol, yeah, signature .40 pistol. There's not really too many things in particular that I really like about it, but I guess it's just the look and like the feel. It just feels a lot more nimble than the others. It doesn't feel so like large and bulky. You know what I mean? Like, I like small suppressed guns, like, and that's exactly what I mean. Like, it looks really, it doesn't look too big in the hand, or like, it just looks just right. You know what I mean? And it's like really good for detection rate as well. You're not going to get detected if you've got this gun in your hands. I think I was running like a free detection rate build or something, buddy, which is crazy actually, because I've actually never gotten that low before. But you know, I don't really there's not too much action in these stealth missions, so I haven't really had too much experience using the weapons, like test and see whether or not they're actually good. I guess I'll have to use them at dodge build one time. But yeah, so moving on to the Car 4 rifle. This is definitely a gun that I have been contemplating using for a long time. Like, I've always used other things, but I've found out that when you actually have enough money, you can get good attachments for it, and it actually becomes a really good stealth weapon for you. So I guess I just use that. I use anything that's like just helps me blend in to the environment a bit better. That was probably a shitty use of words, but I'm gonna say I'm just gonna say that it was probably better for detection rate than anything else. You know, that was my favorite loadouts for dodge and stealth, and I played them both on my favorite map, my favorite two game mode type maps, or fucking stealth and dodge maps. So yeah, if you want to see more content like this in the future, definitely let me know. Bloody leave a like and subscribe. I'm almost at 200 subs, and I'm super stoked for that. But you know, that's it. Have a great rest of your day.